Racism 2025. Racism, something that I see a ton of on social media because people are on social media, but a lot of times people that are on social media, they don't really want to talk about things in personal. Um, and that's the world that we live in. I get it. But man, I know people don't want to talk about racism in person, uh, but they will on social media. I see a whole lot of unfair, you know, things that's being said about racism, things that's not correct, stories that's really not true. And when I say true, I mean that they're not really happening in the real world, but it promotes a lot of attention to racism, and people follow that, and they think racism has gotten worse and worse and worse, which it's gotten better and better and better. But when you look on social media and you start following what you're hearing on social media, then you'll be led astray. You'll be led down the wrong road. Let's talk about my story, racism. You know, here's what I want to say about experiencing life. I remember the time when we first integrated schools, and you know, it was all black and all white schools, and I was going to the fifth grade, as a matter of fact. So we integrated the blacks still going to school with the whites, right? So when we first integrated school, no one knew what was going to happen or anything like that. And, you know, we integrated white and black, and we had some differences. We had some kind of rough times. We kind of got in some skirmishes and stuff like that. But do you know, after we kind of had been around each other and got to know each other, then the school that I went to, we united. Even way back then, we united as black and whites, and we wouldn't let nobody bother each one of us. In other words, the whites held up for the blacks, and the blacks held up for the whites. No one made us unite. The law didn't make us unite together, come together to be a unity group. We made that decision ourselves, and it was so beautiful. And y'all don't know it, you want to ignore it, but that was a long time ago. But you know, racism has grown and grown and grown. People just deny it and want to spread the bad, but it has grown way more, tremendously more right now in 2025. I want to share a little bit more about my story. I remember, again, when we united and schools integrated back then, I never will forget. Man, I'm telling you, and I'm just going to tell the story, people, because it makes me feel happy even to this day. But I remember my English teacher, and I was a little boy. And I have 5 sisters, and it's 4 boys. So there's 9 kids, and 1 mom, no dad. And I remember growing up when we integrated school, and my school teacher, my English teacher, she would come on Friday nights. She was so special. She loved me so much. She had a husband, and her husband had a twin. And of course, I'm a twin as well. But anyway, she would come on Friday night. Now, listen to this. I will never, ever forget it. But this was a Caucasian lady. I'm a person of color. Her and her husband would come pick me up on Friday nights, and they would come up to in front of our house, and they would come to that door, my house, and get me out of that house and take me, escort me to the car, and they would take me to the football game, and I'm at the football game with her and her husband and her friends and stuff like that. I got to tell you, I'm going to be honest with you. I was treated as a king, a little king. Her husband would go to the snack bar and get me candy, hot chocolate, whatever I wanted. I was sitting down enjoying the game. They did not let me want for anything. In the wintertime, where it was cold, and it was cold outside, They bought me nice earmuffs, gloves, coats. I wasn't cold. I am telling you, the best time of my life. I sit there. I wasn't afraid. I felt protected. I felt loved. Uh, I mean, I'll never forget it. After the game, they would take me to their car with them. I'm with them, I understand. But they would take me back home. I don't care whether it was raining, it was cold, snowing, or whatever. They would get out of their car. They would walk me all the way to the door. And when my sisters or brothers or mom or whoever would open that door, they made sure that I got in my house safely. They did not go back to that car. They did not move until I was in that house safely. They did it on Friday nights, the football games. Other places, they took me as well. They protected me. They loved, they cared for me. I'm a person of color. They were Caucasian people. I'll never forget it. We integrated. We united as one. I'll never forget it. We didn't let nobody mess with either one of us. Whites protected the blacks and the blacks protected the whites. Now, don't you tell me that racism has not got better. And don't you tell me it can't get better with a little bit of effort. And it already has. I know nobody wants to talk about racism. I can't be afraid to talk about it. I got to come on with it. I got to use this platform. If one person listened to me, 5, 9, 20, 30, 40, or 500. If only one listened to me, please listen. It's come a long, long way. Racism. It's got better, better, better. Please listen to Eddie tell you the truth, because I know a lot of people are on social media, just like me, and they follow a lot of stuff that they're watching and hearing on social media, and that's what they believe. But if you look into the real world and look at what's happening around you every day, racism is not like you're hearing on social media nor seeing. Everybody wants to say orange. Oh, I'm talking about Donald Trump. He's caused the country to be divided. I want to let you in on a little bit of secret, and I hope you guys believe me. It's more united than you know. Have you ever heard anybody say that if it ain't broke, don't fix it? Or if it ain't broke, you don't have to fix it. You don't take your car to the shop unless it's broke. Racism has had a lot of fixing, a lot of fixing people. The only reason that you're hearing people on social media and you're seeing all of this negativity about racism, people know it's got a lot of fixing. It's come a long way. It's grown. And it's growing more and more and more and more. But if you can get that negativity in the mind of the people, that whoever listen and fall for that, then you keep that going over and over and over. There's tons of positive unity. Right now in 2025, we have come a long way, miracle type ways. But there's lots and lots and lots of unity all over the world, right here in the United States in 2025. The problem is like me. Why don't you guys please back and help me and use your platform to spread the black and white unity as well? That's the problem. We're sitting down and we're being part of the problem instead of part of the solution. We're letting others try to make like racism hadn't grown. It's not getting better. We're sitting back, we're not doing our job. So when we're not doing our job, we're being part of the problem instead of part of the solution. We need to stop, and I'm asking, we need to quit allowing and sit back letting others spread racism and try to make like it's worse than it's ever been, and it really ain't. See, that's the problem. We need to get up. We need to get on our job too and start spreading the greatness about the unity, because it's there. And the people that listen to my video, you know I'm right. You know what? Nobody wants to talk about it. They want to be quiet about it. It doesn't fix itself. There's a lot of fixing that has been done, and it's getting better and better and better. And it will continue to get better. It's nothing wrong with us sitting up and telling the truth and spreading the unity like it's really happening. As I close on this video, I heard people say a thief will not break into an empty house. I love that one. Listen to me again. A thief is not going to break into a house that has nothing in it. And I use that to say that if the racism problem hadn't got, again, tremendously better, if the unity hadn't got better and better right now in 2025, then there wouldn't be the push of the people that wants to spread the division. They wouldn't be trying to spread division, people, if we were so divided. Think about that. If the country was so divided, get on social media. Why are social media steady trying to push division? You don't have to take my word for it. Check it out for yourself. I got to talk about racism like I talk about everything else. I can't be scared. I got to open the eyes of the people because I love the people. I'm sent by God. And I got to do my job. Thank you guys so much. Just take a look into it. It's way different than what you think. And let's do our jobs too. Peace, guys. And I'm out.